Britain's Prince Andrew could find himself in a U.S. courtroom soon. A judge has turned down the British royal's request to throw out a lawsuit filed against him. The woman behind the suit, Virginia Giuffre, says Jeffrey Epstein trafficked her to England, where she claims the prince sexually assaulted her. Just this afternoon, he was stripped of royal and military affiliations, signed off by his mother, the Queen. Holly Williams is at Windsor Castle outside London, near Andrew's main residence, with the potential risk to him and the royal family.
This case is going forward, and it's going forward now.
CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman says this may have been Prince Andrew's last chance to get this civil suit dismissed.
The last thing that Prince Andrew wants and that the royal family would want is further publicity in this degrading saga.
His accuser is Virginia Giuffre, who claims the prince sexually assaulted her on multiple occasions when she was a teenager.
Prince Andrew should be panicking. He needs to be held accountable.
He denies it, has never been charged with a crime, and says he has no recollection of ever meeting her, despite this image of them together. Giuffre alleges she was trafficked to the prince by Jeffrey Epstein, and lawyers for Prince Andrew argued a settlement she reached with Epstein for $500,000 in 2009 shielded the British royal from legal action, but the judge ruled the case can proceed. As a UK resident, Prince Andrew could refuse to cooperate.
We never had any sort of sexual contact whatever.
Though that tactic may be disastrous.
Ultimately, if he refuses to give evidence, if he does not participate in this case, what would happen is the plaintiff would move for a default judgment against him for $500,000, $1 million, $10 million, whatever it would happen to be.
He was once regarded as a handsome playboy prince, but his name is now indelibly stained by his friendships with convicted sex offenders Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. On the streets of Windsor, the town dominated by the royal castle, some people are angry.
Everybody feels for the Queen a lot in this circumstance. It is her son, and of course she's going to want to protect him and her family and their privacy, but that doesn't mean you get a get-out-of-jail-free card either.
Ricky Kleeman believes Prince Andrew's best option is to try to reach a settlement with Virginia Giuffre, stopping the case going any further, but that depends on her.
I think Virginia Giuffre is determined to have her day in court, but still, there's always a magic number. For most people, there is an offer that cannot be refused unless the money means absolutely nothing to you. And perhaps for Virginia Giuffre, perhaps the money is irrelevant.
Virginia Giuffre's lawyer said on Wednesday that he believes she is not interested in a purely financial settlement, suggesting that she may only agree to settle this lawsuit if Prince Andrew acknowledges that he's done something wrong. Holly Williams, CBS News, Windsor.